Deadlock is a strategy game about you trying not to bankrupt yourself by feeding your colonists on an alien world. Then you have to fry all the other aliens before they get out of their starting economic depression.
Come on, man, give a gray alien some oatmeal slop?
Like other strategy games, this one is about conquering a world. But this game has a more complicated beginning due to its economy. Every resource costs credits to transport to another colony that needs it for building or feeding your colonists. I make this problem worse by expanding to a bunch of different territories. I do this because the aliens I chose, the Chit-Chit, grow much faster than other alien species.
Happiness.
However, I get lucky in the beginning of the game. I discover a shrine that can grant fast early research and does not cost any power. This will give us the advanced farms we need faster. Buildings need labor to be upgraded, so they will stop producing for a time. But their output is greatly increased. Chit-Chit need a lot of food for all the population. Speaking of population, it can be boosted to grow even faster the more empty houses we have in each territory. Let's flood the earth with alien cockroaches. As I mentioned in the beginning, this game's economy is harder. For example, building this surface mine requires a bunch of wood from our landing site. We run out of money before all the wood can be finished transferring. This means this building takes longer to be built, even though we did have enough wood. Food will also cost us 1 to 2 credits to transfer per colonist. This bankrupted me in several games where my Chit-Chit grew out of control. Population grows fastest in plains, so I pay credits to transfer these pops to the slower growing mountain colonies for mining.
Happiness. Much.
I get a surprise pop influx event at the mining colony. Awesome. So how do you get more money? By trade and taxes. High taxes lower morale though, which if left untreated by positive culture, it will cause all workers to stop working and even rebel. Another way to get around transport costs is by resource enrichment. The earliest form of this is steel. Each steel is worth 5 iron. This cuts your transport costs for iron by 80%. At this point, we have research and power going on our border. This will supply our farms and factories with power. Our research buildings and factories are getting upgraded and pulling us out of the threat of population food bankruptcy. Here is our stockpile supply network so far. Food is our biggest cost because of our large population numbers. Energy is our second highest cost. Food we can cut down by building localized farms in each territory. I also research hoverways. These will reduce our transportation costs more. We pump all of our steel into shipyards because they generate 80 credits each. I make a bunch of these to get rich. The final problem that you deal with in every territory is morale. If the population is too high, or the taxes are too high, the citizens will begin a rebellion spiral that gets worse until you make culture to return them to work. This has caused me to lose the mid-game a few times. Well, now that we have beaten economic depression, it is time for war. So I kick up some command corps, some scatterpack warheads from our missile bases, and fusion cannon tanks. I'll explain what they do, but first, let's invade. Let's go! Excellent. Now let me explain what happened and why we won. Every unit is pretty bad at hitting targets in this game, but each unit can also fire up to a number of times equal to their maximum each round. Through sheer numbers, a small military force can be killed by the 50 militia of a max population territory. But our fusion tanks shoot twice as often as the militia and will kill if they can hit. After a territory is conquered, we pay to move in our population. Chit-Chit are excellent at rebounding from this transfer. Next up, it is time for the Sith's capital territory. Let's keep the momentum going. tanks are too numerous for the enemy to counter, especially with our warheads destroying their towers. Next up, we nuke the Tarth as we begin to move into their territory. Tarth get a military bonus, so we want to soften them up as well. Nuclear fire does the trick. We have taken the Tarth capital with our tanks rolling hot.
Nice strategy, huh?
The only remaining opposition left is going to be the humans. However, we receive a terrible warning. If they build all 3 city centers, they will win the game. We have to rush to stop them before it is too late. We managed to win the battle.
Our soldiers.
But we lose the war. Damn it. Those chit-chit took too long eating human bodies. I told them to hurry up. Oh well. This just means I have to make another video showing how I win, right? Who should I play next? Or should I let the Clacons, chit-chit, get their revenge? I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know who to play below. And as always, I will see you all on the next one. Ave, atque, vale, mal.